Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for said message. Going for your big dreams. What's that? That's living your authentic life, going for the things that really mean something to you, doing the work, doing the play, doing the research, doing the whatever it is that happens to light you up, make you excited about life, thrill you, bring the little sparkle back to your eye. And that could be from digging in the dirt in your own garden to going to the moon and pretty much everything in between, right? And maybe beyond. It doesn't have to be like huge. Everybody would think, oh my God, that's big. No, it has to be big for you. And big for you is something just out of reach, right? Like it's always been just out of reach. You're like yearning for it and you're trying to go for it, but the world has kept you in this little box. You gotta stay here. That's where we live. We're comfortable there. We can't go out of the box. And yet you yearn to step out of the box every day. You may have put that yearning to the side and learn to live without it. But every now and then it crops up and you're like, please, can I please? And then it's like, no, no, no. I say it's time to open the box. I say it's time to dream. It's time to do that thing. You've done the rest of it already. It's time to do that thing. So let's do the thing. That's what I call a big dream. All right. So we are going to have a little meditation so that we can get in touch with us, with our body, with our divine spark, that piece of yearning within. Um, and then we'll pull a card and we'll see what the message is for today. And I want you to know, well, before we get there, hit the like and subscribe button. There's a bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I try to do every day. Okay, so there's a piece of information that I want you to know in this meditation that we're going to go into. Yawning is great. Burping, belching, sneezing, all the other kind of bodily functions that may occur are fabulous. That means that something's moving. And also, most meditations are like you sit there and just be still. Not this one. If you feel like your body needs to move during this meditation, please move it. Please move. That's something stirring within you that says, oh, I gotta do it. All right. So please move. Allow, even in the meditation, if you feel like you need to get up and dance around, absolutely do so. Because this meditation is all about getting in touch with this vehicle that we have and diving deeper within to be able to get in touch with what's motivating this vehicle, right? That divine peace within. But first, we have to know what's going on and get in touch with, and then dive in to see how we can move this vehicle. What's keeping this vehicle from moving forward? What's and what's speeding it up, what's slowing it down, doing all the things, right? So you got to know what's going on. So that's a couple of different things about this kind of meditation, right? You're allowed to move, you're allowed to scream, you're allowed to yawn, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to do all the things if it feels right. Right? Don't just do it to do it. Do it because you're moved to. So, just want to give you that bit of permission. And if it's just to sit there and be quiet, do that too. There's no wrong way to do this meditation. Okay. All right. So I like to take some deep breaths. Mm, just to connect and focus in. I also like to close my eyes because that helps me focus in and not be distracted by what's going on. Again, you could do this any way you need to. So, breathing, pulling your focus into your body. And I want you to scan your body. Just go from head to toe. And I want you to notice in your body the areas that feel good, that work, that don't give you any complaint. And I want you to send some love and gratitude towards those areas. We never think about them, right? That's why we don't think about them. And they need love as well. Those areas need love. Thank you. Thank you to the muscles that expand and contract without me having to think about it or to work at it. Thank you for the joints that bend and I don't have to think about it, work at it. Thank you to the organs that do their job, processing food, creating energy, pumping blood throughout so that uh, oxygen gets everywhere it needs to go. Oh, thank you. Thank you for working. And now I'd like you to scan your body again from head to toe. This time I want you to pay attention to the areas that do scream for your attention or bug you or whatever, that aren't feeling so good. I want you to notice where the pain is, where the tension is. Perhaps it's an injury or a dis-ease. And I want you to send some gratitude there as well. Thank you. Thank you for fighting for me. Thank you for warning me when something has gone too far. That pain. It's like, oh, nope. Okay. Can't go that far yet. Have to strengthen it. Build it up. Thank you for that knowledge. And for those tension areas. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for creating a hard shell somewhere that protects me from whatever energy is coming my way. And for that area of dis-ease, thank you for fighting. Thank you for fighting whatever it is that has gotten in there, mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical, that's trying to harm my body. I appreciate you. Appreciate the work that you're doing to keep me as healthy as possible. I send you energy, love, and strength to keep fighting, to keep doing. And I also send a question. Is this fight that you're fighting still really there? Because the body fights, and sometimes it gets caught in a loop. Because there have been times where things have happened. There have been incidents, there have been situations, there have been people or a group, a person or a group of people. There have been environments that we have lived in which we've had to survive. We've had to be a certain way. We've had to act a certain way. We hold off certain things, protect areas. And maybe that went on for a long time and it became a way of living that when that environment went away, that person, those group of people, that situation ended, when it all was closed, that it was complete, it was done, it's no longer in your life, the body didn't get the message. So I offer to my body, to your body, the opportunity to close the loop, to realize that what you're fighting against no longer exists. You've created an environment of safety around you. You have different people in your life. You have new situations, new incidents, new ways of being. And the old tools are not the best tools for this chapter. So it's time to put them in the toolbox. It's time to acknowledge that that's in the past and no longer needs the attention that your body is giving it. This may take some time. So give yourself grace. Know that the conclusion, the closing of the loop is happening. And be grateful. Thank you. And as your body's getting used to this idea that it doesn't have to do the same things over and over again, it doesn't have to fight a ghost. I want you to go deep into your heart center. And I want you to see all those boundaries that have been placed around your heart. That have kept you safe. And thank them. Thank you for being there. And know that there are some walls that are there that are still really good, that like they need to be there, right? And there are some walls there that have outlived their usefulness, then they absolutely need to be torn down carefully, with care and compassion, knowing that what's behind them is tender and raw, and that you're not just ripping things off. You're carefully dismantling to reuse those building blocks in a new and different way, a way that supports you, that helps you move forward. And as you're looking at these walls and boundaries and ways of being. I want you to notice that there's this amazing glow. Oh, that is coming from behind it. And it's beautiful. The color is amazing. And you can feel that its warmth is just totally inviting and cozy. And so you start to walk through the boundaries as only you can do because you architect them. You are the architect. And as you weave through the walls, noticing which ones need some work, which ones are doing their job well, which ones need to come down and revamped. The light gets brighter and brighter, warmer and more inviting. And as you step over that very first boundary that you ever set in life, you step into this light, this amazing light. And it feels safe and it feels comfortable and it's warm and it's delightful. And it's really familiar. This is your divine spark. This is you, your glow, your gift to this world. And it is time. It is time to shine through. You have kept this safe for so long. You have built up strength and courage and determination. Everything you need to continue keeping this beautiful light, this beautiful gift, this beautiful energy that you have from being hurt. And so those walls of protection can start to come down because you're strong enough. And as they come down, you test the strength and you see that it is good, strong enough. And you start to trust in that strength. Oh, trust that you can handle whatever comes for this light, for harm, for good, for just being there. You can handle it. And as you are getting reacquainted with this divine light within, with you, your light, your gift, I would like you to reach out into the earth, deep, deep down into the core of this planet, and get in touch with the creative, life bringing force that the earth holds, and invite that energy up into your body. And as that energy rises through your feet, up into your legs, into your knees, your thighs, your hips, up your spine, into your chest, into your shoulders, down your arms, into your neck, your head. That energy flows throughout your body, touching every cell, bringing healing and life and creation. Part of creation is that destruction, so it's pulling all the destructive from your body to bring healing and new life. And the body's organs work as they are accustomed to do, to release all the waste, what's not working. And that energy is flowing through, healing, clearing, creating, and connecting to your divine spark. And it says, yes, let's play. Let's create. Let's build this life. Let's bring your gift to the world. And now, reaching up into the sky, past the moon, into the galaxy, to the stars, to the universe beyond, to the full cosmos, deep, 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 out into space, into that knowledge base, that knowledge of everything, that connectedness of everything. And invite that knowledge and connection down into your body, into your mind, into your neck, oh, shoulders, arms, chest, torso, hips, thighs, knees, shins, ankles, feet. Mm. And that energy, that knowledge, that connectedness swirling around every cell in your body and connecting to that divine spark within, connecting to that creative life force. You are the conduit between the earth and the universe. You are the battery that creates this life. You are the connection of the divine to this plane of existence. And that knowledge that is flowing within you shows you the path forward. It shows you the twists, the turns, the hills, the valleys, the obstacles along the way, and every single tool that you will need is laid out right there for you to pick up, to navigate all of it, to build the muscle, to create the skills for your life to unfold, for you to bring your gift to your world and beyond. And as you step onto the path for the first time, for the next time, you know that you have the full force of the earth and the universe walking with you, feeding you the energy, the strength, teaching you the skills and the capabilities to bring your gift to reality. Mhm. Great blessings. Amen. So mote it be. Oh, ah, ah, that was good. Our card for today: beyond the mind, the heart beats. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. In the chaos of modern life and the constant fluctuations of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within. Yes, it is always there. Beneath the ceaseless activity, there is an endless, vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists out of time. Some might call it eternity. Within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. That sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life, all of your being, can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. Your love for life, the need to feel alive and express yourself, and the quest for that which is truly fulfilling. These are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion for being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it's turning mountains into molehills. Then there is the way of the heart. It is subterranean and moves subtly beneath the possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity, sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it even occurs in the physical world. However, with the heart's intelligence, we cannot see and know in the same way we do when we allow the mind to direct us. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. The mind sees, plans, and strategizes. The heart feels, responds, senses, and intuits. When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a different way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust, but you are not one of those. You are being asked to trust your heart and to drop into it. The mind is important, but it cannot supplant the heart. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. That is, to create the spacious chamber of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can sound. This oracle comes with guidance for you. Deep within, you know what to do, and you know what is true. It matters not whether the mind and its plans seem to agree with your inner sense. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times over the course of your life. This has brought you struggle and sometimes deep suffering. However, this oracle brings you the message that a truce will soon be declared, and the appropriate outcome of the mind waving the white flag of surrender is imminent. Soon, if not already, you will finally be feeling that your heart is leading you. You will feel that your mind is learning to follow the guidance of your heart rather than trying to be out front, seeing and sorting everything out in advance in order to be safe. What a relief to let go of this old way. Your mind can become more relaxed and trusting. There will be a period of adjustment as you get used to living without so much foresight, but with more insight, wisdom, and energy in the present moment to create, create, create. If you are finding that you cannot plan or strategize as you once did, or you feel that you know less than you have ever known about where you are heading or how you are supposed to get there, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these are healthy signs of a shift from head to heart. You are not proceeding in error. You are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. You are now in a position that is more powerful than ever because you are allowing yourself to be guided by your heart, a heart that beats in harmony with the heart of all existence. Your affairs are in accord with love, and no matter what may appear at times, all is unfolding according to that greater love, you included. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Let's do the healing process. And this says lie on your back comfortably with your hands on your heart. But wherever you are, as long as you're comfortable, you can put your hands on your heart. Mm, mm, More shifts. Yay. And say, I love you. I trust you. You are beautiful. And you are wise. You beat in harmony with the greater plan of love. You are my guiding light. Rest with your hands at your heart. Oh, for several long, slow breaths. However long feels good. When you are ready, go back to your day or evening. And any time that you need to strengthen your connection to your heart's truth, drop into your heart awareness by lightly placing one or both hands on your chest, over your heart, and breathing gently. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. It's following that intuition, following that knowledge within. Mm. Stepping through any fear that you may have that may be there. And maybe that's one of those blocks within that needs to be pulled down, rock by rock. And every little rock, there's a little tinge of fear of like, is this going to be the one that lets in and hurts? Or is this going to be the one that I bring down and it's scary for a minute, but oh, I can do it. And then the next rock is the same tender care so that you can let your light shine from your heart space out. Your heart beats with the universe, with this earth. Your gift is important. And it's needed. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light, even in just this moment. I appreciate you. If you would like some support in getting your heart out there, letting your heart beat and feeling the rhythm, creating this big dream that you have, February 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern, it's a Sunday, we're having the big dream wake-up call. And it's all about getting in touch and getting some clarity around what this is for you, what your big dream, what your gift is, so that you can move forward and seeing what's available for you, your next steps. There's a link in the description below, and I would love to see you there. Thank you again for being here, for allowing this time to shine, for you to shine, for you to be in touch with. I appreciate you, and you are worthy. And remember, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I will see you tomorrow.